Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth, and I want to dive in and take a look at the markets here. Just kind of a special update for you guys with the ripple effect and the ripple alerts. I've been sitting here for the last couple of weeks, just kind of standing back in terms of new swing recommendations. This market is, just some of the indications that I have, just that we would be in for a volatile ride, which is what we've seen. I mean, we've seen, the markets get crushed, and then the markets have these fantastic rallies, and then the markets get crushed. And what happens in a situation like that, your just portfolio just kind of, it can be frustrating at best. And we're in a situation right now in the Dow that's going to be fairly fascinating. And the line in the sand that I'm watching, you can see this lower band here. Let's call it 12,350 on the Dow. If we come into this level and we could hold, we'll actually get a nice kind of a head and shoulders reversal pattern in place, and this market could take off. However, that being said, if we actually close below this level, that's how important this is, then I'm actually looking for us to take out the lows. So it's a little tricky in this situation, because I keep waiting to see what's going to unfold here, and where you make these, where you make the money on these moves is waiting for something like here. You can see there's a very definitive breakout, and then you just get on and stay on until you get like a close below the band, then you just get out and wait. Okay. So, and the other thing on something like this though is, while you're waiting, what I like to do in situations like this is play individual stocks for essentially what they're doing. Okay, what do I mean by that? Right now, I love Walmart. Okay, Walmart had this fantastic move higher. It's pulled back to support here, and today, on a day when the market got crushed, it was up 1.07%. Okay, that's the quality, obviously a quality company. It's having a fat tire event right now. It's not very volatile. Now, this isn't something that's going to go. It's not something that is going to go completely gangbusters here. Sometimes it's nice when you can get in a situation where you can, you buy a stock like at 5 and it jumps to 18 or something like that, and of course that's fantastic. And something like this, you're just looking at buying out a good stock like at 68, and trying to sell it out at like 73 or something like that as a swing trade. I look at this more as, this is better than putting money in the bank earning 0.25% income, or interest. So Walmart is a stock that I like. If you guys are option traders, you could actually do the July $65 calls here. Those aren't bad. If you aren't an option trader, great. You just want to buy it in this level. Probably an ideal buy point here would be about 67.75. Stop loss on this would be below the lower band. I like to give it about a standard deviation below that. So looking at about $63. Again, this is a shorter term trade, and then on the upside, looking for about $73. Okay, so and this is one I'll be watching, but I do like this on the long side. Another one that I actually like on the long side, however, I don't like this as a stock trade. I like this as an option trade, and this is Amazon. And the reason I like this as an option trade is, and not Walmart. Walmart just didn't have enough premium. Amazon does. So this is one that, if you're familiar with options, there's two ways to do this. The first one is you could just buy calls. Okay. In this case, you'd look at the July 215s. Okay. Oops, wrote off there. 215s. However, that's not the strategy I want to do here. Okay, there's too much risk in that. There's too much unknown factors going on in this market. What I want to do here instead is to sell premium, and in this case, you can sell the July $215 puts. Okay, you sell those, and then for protection, so you're not naked, you buy the 210 puts. Okay, so on your platform, it looks like this. You're going to sell those, but you're going to buy these as protection. And what happens is you can sell this for give her, let's see, it's not that, about $1.40 credit. Okay, that means that's money that's put into your account. And if the stock, the beautiful thing about this is that if the stock trades up, obviously you make money, you make max profit. But if it trades sideways and even slightly down, you can still make max profit, which is $140 per contract. Where you'd lose money on this is that if Amazon went below $215. So what I like about this is that you are selling premium. Okay. You're collecting premium. That gives you an edge in the markets, and it's not so important that this be directionally based. Okay. Now, if you're not set up for options, I would pass on this trade. I wouldn't just buy it. I could, if in that case, you just want to focus on Walmart. Okay, but we'll also set up this trade on Amazon for those that you that have option accounts. Okay, now the only other market that I feel comfortable with in terms of buying here is natural gas. Okay, now this is the ETF UNG, and that is representative of natural gas. You can see here it hit a multi-year low. Since then, it's been bouncing from that. At this point, I would want to buy a pullback back to that mid-level there. That's around $17.48. Okay, and I'll set up a sheet for you guys at the end of this. And at this point, I'm actually willing to hold on to this for a little bit. I think we can actually get through this level and potentially retest these highs here. So I'm looking for 24, 25 bucks. Of all the trades that are out there right now, this is one of my favorites because it is more of a, this thing has just been completely destroyed. You've got nice patterns here. It doesn't care what the stock market is doing, and it's a way to get a little bit of kind of safety in this kind of a market. Okay. Now my plan is that as we progress and as the stock market kind of progresses and get something going here, is to get a little bit more aggressive with some stock market plays and even with some gold and silver plays. But when I see something like this and it's just kind of chop, there's three positions that you can have. Okay, one is to buy something. All right. Two is to sell or short something, meaning if the market goes down, you make money. And the third position is flat. Okay, and a lot of traders and investors don't realize this. But you can be long something, you can be short something, and a lot of times the right position is flat, meaning and let everybody else get beat up by this, okay, while you sit back and wait for those opportune times to get in. So that's a little bit about what we're doing right now, but it is time to pick up a few positions, okay? Hope that helps. You guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I'll see you at the next update.